Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone, my name is Wisnu Widya Pradana and this is my final TOEIC training project. I've designed a 4-week training plan to improve the TOEIC skills needed from my dream profession, becoming a software engineer. This project focuses on job-specific English skills that support my future career. And next, this is a list of a couple topics that I'm gonna talk about in this presentation. And next, alright, my job profile as software engineer. A software engineer doesn't just write code. We build systems, maintain applications, and often work with teams from different countries. That means English becomes part of our daily routine, whether we are reading technical documents, or writing status or updates, or maybe joining video meetings with clients. And next, why TOEIC? TOEIC is the most suitable English test for professional life. It's not about theory or academic essays. Instead, it focuses on real-world English, like emails, conversations, and instructions. It really matches the kind of English used in many industries, especially tech. That's why TOEIC helps build the confidence and communication skills we need on the job. Key TOEIC skills. For a software engineer, the most important TOEIC sections are listening, reading, and writing. Listening is needed for meetings or understanding spoken instruction. Also, reading helps us with manuals and documentation. And last, writing is usually for emails or bulk reports. These are the three I will focus on my training. Next, there's a 4-week program. My TOEIC program is divided into 4 weeks. Each week focuses on one skill that's essential to my future job. The first 3 weeks each target reading, listening, and writing, of course. And then, in the last week, I combine them in a full practice test. Each week has its own goal, exercise, and tools. This is the first week, helps with reading, things like tech articles or user stories. And then, the second week is for listening, which prepares me to understand spoken instruction or meetings. Next, the third week, it builds my writing, mostly for formal communication, like client message. And the final week, the fourth week, simulates a full TOEIC exam, so I can practice under real conditions and review what needs to be improved. Next, these slides show the extended resources that I use for more TOEIC practice. For YouTube channels, I follow TSC Prep and Testing for strategy and question walkthrough. English Class 101 and Monolingual TOEIC help with general English skills. I also enjoy watching Learn English with Emma because she explains concepts very clearly. And then for websites, I often use official and reliable platforms like ets.org and then examenglish.com, also testguide.com and englishtest.net. It's offer free mock test though. TOEICpractice.com is also useful for specific TOEIC exercise. In terms of book, I study with Target TOEIC and TOEIC Trainer. Also, Oxford and Longman books are really great for structured learning. And Barron's TOEIC is perfectly for realistic test practice. It's really excellent. And lastly, I also listen to podcasts. For developer-specific content, I listen to syntax.fm, and then the English we speak and 6-minute English from BBC really helped me with everyday expression. And then Business English Pod and Espresso English podcasts improve my formal and workplace English listening. And all of these resources help me build not just test skills, but real English communication that I will use in my future software engineering job. Next, I created a set of 5 practice questions based on real TOEIC performance and workplace scenarios that a software engineer might actually face. 2 of these questions focus on listening, specifically picture-based prompts, just like in the real TOEIC test. In the first question, the pictures show an outdoor scene with some furniture. The correct answer is definitely whatever it is that describes the picture. We are gonna hear the audio first.
A. There are some tables and chairs outdoors. B. There are some people sitting at the tables. C. There are plastic umbrellas on the tables. D. There are many flowers in the garden.
Right, so the answer is definitely A. There's a table and chairs outdoors. This checks how well we can observe details and match them with audio descriptions. And next, the second question. The picture showed 3 people walking in the park, a family walking in the park. And yeah, we're gonna hear the audio first and decide which the answer is correct.
There are a lot of other people at the park. B. The boy is riding on his daddy's shoulders. C. They are taking a walk in the park. D. The boy is running on the path.
Right, so the answer is gonna be C. They are taking a walk in the park. This tests our understanding of everyday actions and places. And these picture-based questions help improve listening and observation skill, which are useful both for the TOEIC exam and in real-world situations, such as presentation or team discussions. And next, the third question is about reading an internal email and identifying a deadline change. And here's the email. Dear team, due to unexpected server maintenance, the deployment schedule for Friday will be postponed to next Monday at 7 a.m. Please update your timelines accordingly. The question is, when will the deployment now take place? And the answer is going to be C, Monday at 7 a.m. Because at the email we could read that on Monday at 7 a.m. the schedule will be postponed. And yeah, that is going to be the answer. And next, the fourth test, comprehension of a company notice. And here's the notice. Please note that all developers must submit their weekly progress reports by 6 p.m. every Friday. Late submissions will not be reviewed until the following Monday. The question is, what happens if a report is submitted late? And the answer is going to be B. It will be reviewed on Monday, because at the notice it's been written that the late submissions will not be reviewed until the following Monday. Yeah, so the B is gonna be the answer. And next, the last task, the final writing task, asks us to respond to a client about a delay. So yeah, the number 5 task is, you are a software engineer. A client emailed asking why their request feature has not been delivered on time. And we have to write a short email, 30 to 50 words explaining the delay and when the feature will be complete. And yeah, this is the email that I've made. And yeah, this is the example for the answer. Dear Mr. Arman, we apologize for the delay. The team encountered a compatibility issue during testing. We are working to resolve it and expect to deliver the feature by Friday afternoon. Thank you for your patience. Best regards, Wisnu. And for the last one is the conclusion. To finish my presentation, TOEIC is helpful for learning English we use at work. It doesn't focus on hard grammar, but more on how we talk and write at the job. This is important for a software engineer like me, especially if I work with people from other countries. My 4-week plan helped me improve step by step. I practiced with real examples, so now I feel more confident using English. If I get a better score at TOEIC, I also have a better chance to get a good job in the future. That's why this project is useful for both the task and my future career. And then, yeah, that's all for me. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope this project shows how TOEIC can really help me prepare for my future job as a software engineer. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Thanks again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.